With limited inventory and buyers' only option having to seek new construction, there's a couple of things that you as a buyer should know as the builders continue to corner the market.
All right, question. Millennial Market Talk says, how do you feel about builder lenders pushing mortgage bankers out of with the low inventory on pre-owned, and the only place for buyers to go is new construction? So how do you feel about that, Trevor?
We're not losing a lot of business to builder lenders. Most times the builder lenders rates are a lot higher than what you can get on the market, because they try to, hey, if you use our builder lender, we'll give you a $10,000 design credit or something, and so I think sometimes that pulls people in. But I think people are smarter now about that type of stuff, and they shop around. So I don't know that they're necessarily pushing too many people out. And still the new construction is still a relatively small percentage of the home sales, even though they are ramping up the volume.
And I would caution you, if anybody's like looking at the lenders in the builders, like the builder lenders, I would caution you and see if they can be competitive, because sometimes they'll give you some incentive, like they're going to give you like $4,000 in closing costs. Talk to a lender that isn't on the site of the builder themselves, because it may look like they're giving you $4,000, but they're getting their monies one way or the other. So talk to another lender to break it down where they're pulling this $4,000 from, because there's no free lunch. No one's giving you $4,000. So have them break down that loan to what that actually means.
Well, there you have it, folks. I think that they answered it pretty directly and with confidence. And it also gives me something to talk about with you guys in regards to a couple of tips for buyers that are currently going through the build process. The first tip: when searching for a new construction home, if you are putting in an offer for a pre-owned home, what is the likelihood that you would give all of your documents, all of your financial information over to the sellers of that deal? The chances are zero, guys. So why would you do the same thing when it comes to a new construction home? If you have a builder and the builder's lender, how likely is it that they know what you can and can't do? All of your negotiation power is at that point gone. And I do understand that we're in a market to where it's tough to negotiate, but the last thing you want to do is show them all of your cards. So now number two, making sure that the lender is providing you with multiple options. I find that we get customers that are shopping, end up with a new construction home, and they are going with a program that may or may not fit their needs, but was more convenient for the actual lender and what their expertise allowed them to provide. So if you are a customer looking into a new construction home, it's important that you get your options. And what I mean by options is you have all different types of loan programs that you potentially could qualify for, whether it be down payment assistance, 100% financed USDA, conventional 80-15-5 to where you don't have any mortgage insurance. Matter of fact, there are conventional programs out there that allow you to put less than 20% down, which do not have mortgage insurance on them at all. So it's important that you guys do shop for multiple different options when it comes to that. And then lastly, when comparing and shopping interest rates, it is important for you to understand that you can't lock in an interest rate until the property is close to being complete. The typical time frame is about 45 to 60 days out from completion of the property. That's the best time for you to go ahead and shop with other lenders to make sure that you're getting the best deal possible. So making sure that you're comparing apples to apples. The incentives are nice. They look nice up front, but if you're 8 months down the road, who knows if you're keeping them on an even playing field when it comes to what interest rates they're providing you and the loan options that they're giving you as well. So I want you guys to take some of this information, and if you're currently going through the process of purchasing a new construction home or already have an under contract on a new construction home, please visit shopmybuilderslender.com, and you'll be able to submit a couple of questions That way it's easy for our team to show you what options they're missing and to also take into consideration the different rate options that you have, being that it is 60 to 45 days from closing. There's times when I have seen the $8,000, $6,000, $10,000 incentive cost you an additional half a point in interest rate. So if that is something that is of concern, visit shopmybuilderslender.com to get your rate quote today and potentially more savings. One of our experts will get with you so that they can show you exactly what your options are with the ability to lock them in. One thing that we absolutely will need is a quote that is either lockable or already showing locked. That way we're actually comparing apples to apples and on an even playing field. We don't want to play the games of the smoke and mirror. We just want to provide you with your options and the best opportunity for you to save some money in the long run. So I'm Mark Jones, branch manager of Directions Home Loan at Cantera, and we are here to help you accomplish the American dream of home ownership.